Chuck McGill, when you think about it, is a guy who's lost almost everything in his life.
Well done, my friend.
The only thing he's got left is his mind, his ability. And I think Mesa Verde represents for him a new start.
He is brilliant, he's confident, and he's thorough.
It is 1261.
1261.
I think if you double check, you'll see that 1216 is correct.
He's never made a mistake. He's got a mental image of the number, of the address in his head, and he knows that's what he saw. He knows that's what he copied.
Well, this is clearly an error.
It's 1261. I know where my own damn bank is.
Oh, let's just all calm down.
Everything goes wrong, and I gotta tell you, you're just sitting there sort of watching it slowly unfold like a slow-motion car crash, and it's gonna have fallout, and I'm not sure how I'm gonna put out those fires later on.
Everyone makes mistakes.
It's actually, I think, quite heartbreaking because we as the audience know that he has been set up to fail here.
This was no mistake.
I just got Mesa Verde back.
There is no black and white sibling, family relationship. There's so much gray. And both Jimmy and Chuck, neither of them are completely good or completely bad. They're just completely different.
Hey, Chuck, why'd you change the locks?
From Chuck's point of view, he's like, why doesn't everyone understand that my brother is kind of bad news? But nobody seems to, so it just seems to drive them crazier and crazier.
Kim, I was hoping to have this conversation with you and you alone. However, I guess it's time to clear the air once and for all.
People keep giving Jimmy another chance. One more, Jimmy. You only got one more chance. He blows that. Okay, you only got one more chance. And I never felt that in my life.
He sabotaged me.
Buddy, what are you...
Please, don't bother.
Jimmy has no idea how Kim will react to this. He has no idea how Chuck has put these pieces together.
Now, in these files are 13 documents containing the address of Mesa Verde's proposed branch.
So correctly.
Jimmy pulled each and every one. Then he left me here, sweating and delirious, while he went off to doctor them.
Jimmy's put Kim in an impossible position. He never thought that she'd find out that he sandbagged Chuck the way he does.
Oh, come on. I did all this, what, for some business?
He did it for you.
Jimmy absolutely does not expect Kim to back him up.
And what is your evidence?
From my point of view, he expects her to maintain a neutrality and give some credence to Chuck's point of view because he's a very intelligent guy, and I think Jimmy is really surprised, but he can't show it, that Kim just seems to completely buy his story and defend him.
You come up with this elaborate scheme.
He's capable of this, you know he is.
I know he's not perfect. And I know he cuts corners. But you're the one who made him this way. I think her putting Chuck in his place has its own honesty, that Chuck was a terrible brother and that Jimmy never had a chance, and I think she thinks a lot of people are wrong about him.
Jesus, what?
A lot of intricacies to these relationships, huh? Oh, to be Mike. Life is simple. You just pick up a gun and threaten people.
In the episode, Mike gets one up on Tio. But he's gonna take what Tio cares about most, his money and his drugs.
Mike is enduring so much guilt from the loss of his son, from a life I think that he regrets in so many ways. So to see him in the diner flirting or at the bar having a drink, it's really fun and really unlike Mike.
And then he finds out the consequences of his actions.
And that good Samaritan?
Hector shot him in the face. We cleaned it up. Why pick a fight with the cartel? How does that keep your granddaughter safe? And that's the complexity of it all.